The Steelers are searching for the answer to their quarterback question for next season, and I want to give my reaction and a huge takeaway that I have from a huge report that's gaining a lot of steam right now. It's been reported by several reputable outlets that the Steelers have inquired with the Jaguars about a possible trade for Trevor Lawrence. Now, obviously, this doesn't have a lot of steam because it's just an inquiry, so nothing serious has gone down. And it also has come out that after the Jaguars hired Liam Cohen, that's their new head coach, it was reaffirmed that Trevor Lawrence wasn't going anywhere. There was no price tag that could get the Jaguars interested in moving on from him. And Liam Cohen is really excited to get the opportunity to work with T-Law, and he was a huge reason why he took the head coaching vacancy in Duval to begin with. But my big takeaway from this report is that the Steelers are being really aggressive with how they are approaching finding the solution to their quarterback problem. Last offseason, they just put a Band-Aid on the issue by giving Russell Wilson a veteran minimum deal, trading for Justin Fields, and you had the NFL's cheapest quarterback room. And when you pay for a cheap product, you get cheap results in return. These reports, I think there are some legitimacy to them. Where there's smoke, there is fire. And if the Steelers are desperate enough to call Jacksonville to see if T-Law was up for trade after they just gave him a fresh new contract extension last offseason that made him tied for being the highest paid quarterback in the league, Amar Khan, the Steelers GM, knew damn well the Jaguars weren't going to even entertain the trade for Trevor Lawrence. But the fact that, he went through with this anyway, knowing there was a low possibility that something would come out of it, shows you that the Steelers are really going through all avenues and they're doing a full-fledged search for their next starting quarterback. Sam Darnold definitely is on the table. If they were willing to trade for Trevor Lawrence, then maybe they're willing to trade up in the draft for maybe Cam Ward if the Titans want to ship off the first overall pick, or if they don't want to draft to number one, maybe they could trade up for Shedeur Sanders, Dion, and Mike Tomlin. That looks like a connection that would work. Shedeur's not going to play for anybody, and if there's any franchise that would be a great fit for Deion Sanders' son, it would be Shedeur and him playing in the black and gold. Mike Tomlin is a great motivator. He's a player's coach. Him and Shedeur will get along perfectly. Or maybe the Steelers are showing us that with them snooping around for potential trades, that they have no interest in bringing back neither Justin Fields or Russell Wilson, and the solution to this quarterback problem is not on the roster at the moment. Aaron Rodgers could be on the table. Hell, maybe they hit up the Arizona Cardinals to see what they want for Kyler Murray, because right now his future could be a little bit rocky in AZ. Maybe they want to move on from him. Who knows? But there are some legitimacy from these reports. The Steelers, there hasn't really been a lot said about their plans at quarterback. A few weeks ago, there was a few reporters saying that Russell Wilson and the Steelers were at the beginning phases of negotiations, but nothing has come out of that since. And Justin Fields, it sounds like he's going to hit the open market, despite how much praise Mike Tomlin gives him. But you guys give your thoughts in the comment section if you're listening on YouTube about what you make about these alleged inquiries the Steelers have made to the Jaguars about quarterback Trevor Lawrence being available for trade. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Remember, we are not just a YouTube channel. We are a podcast. You can find us on Apple, Spotify, Amazon, wherever you get your podcasts from. The JT Sports Podcast is available. Link down in the pinned comment and description down below. Give us a 5-star review if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys shortly with another episode.